regarding External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar highlighting the role of the Indian Navy amid the difficult situation in the Red Sea. Now, the Indian Navy has been engaged in rescue operations in the Red Sea as well as near the Gulf of Aden in the Arabian Sea. Most recently, the Navy has apprehended 35 Somali pirates and ensured the safe evacuation of 17 crew members of a hijacked vessel after a 40-hour operation in the high seas. Before I go across to Colonel Sodhi, who's still with us on the broadcast, let's first listen in to what Dr. Jaishankar has said.
So I mentioned this to you because each of these actions today, in one way or the other, is shaping the world. Across the Indian Ocean today, if there is a problem, people see India stepping forward. We have, again, there is today a very difficult situation in the Red Sea area. We have 21 ships in the Red Sea, 21 naval ships in the Red Sea, who are fighting piracy, who are boarding and searching ships to ensure that anything that you get in Singapore is coming safely through those seas, who have done in the last 3 months, 4 months, more than 1,000 of these search and board missions to ensure that maritime traffic is safe. So these have today, in a way, they are examples of the responsibility that India has carried and should carry, in our view. But each one of these, I think, is also, I would say, a part of the image that the world is today building about India. And it may be, as I said, it could be terrorism, it could be natural disasters, it could be COVID. It could even be issues like climate change. That if you see many of the big ideas about climate change, propagation of solar energy, for example.
There, of course, we've heard External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar hailing the Indian Navy in carrying out about 1,000 search and rescue operations. Meanwhile, Colonel Sodhi, maritime power has traditionally been a gauge of being recognized as a global power. Now, do you think India's Navy now rescuing these innocent civilians who have been victims of piracy, is this testament to India's naval might burgeoning, and is India living up to being a Vishwamitra?
Yeah, the Indian Navy has been doing a yeoman's job, and as we speak, there are 21 warships and 11 submarines deployed in the Indian Ocean to ensure that the shipping lanes of communication are totally free, and the shipping routes are totally, accessible to anyone who wants to use them as per the international maritime laws. And this is evident from the fact of the numerous operations, including the recent one that is just mentioned, in which the Indian Navy has done a phenomenal job. In fact, as we speak again, the Indian Navy is constructing 67 warships and submarines in its naval dockyard under the Atmanirbhar Bharat. And this will further showcase our maritime power when these warships and submarines are completed. We are already a 132 warship strong Navy, which is one of the biggest navies in the world. And I totally concur with the External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, that India is doing great work in the Indian Ocean to ensure that whatever Singapore gets, is they get, without any hassle or trouble. And I would like to, salute and pay my respect to the brave officers and soldiers of the Indian Navy.
All right, so with that, I would like to thank you for taking our time speaking to us on the broadcast.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.